Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today is my first update for my Pandos Eyeshadows project. And as you can see, I'm working on these 5 palettes here and I have quite some progress to show you. And I would say because it's a palette I cannot close, maybe we just start with the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette. I just have to put it in focus. Yes, here it is. Okay, so the shades that I am working on, or I have been working on, are Sweet, Crumble, Decadent, Tempting, and I think that's it. It was only 4 shades, yes. And as you can see, this palette looks different than the last time. So I have frankened a lot of eyeshadows lately, and I have a video up where franking some from my ABH Sultry palette that we see in a minute. And I do also have a short clip on my filmed on my phone. I hope I can insert it now. It's about this shade here. I used all of the peach that was in here for my Sultry palette, and then when I tried to, oh, maybe I should show it to you later because it's basically, I used 2 eyeshadows from the Riviera palette. So it doesn't matter. Like the end of the frankening process from the Riviera palette is this light, I don't know, lavender, dusty lilac shade. And I think it's a great addition for this palette actually. I think, yeah, this should have been in this palette. I mean, I also really love the peachy shade in here, but this one I think I like more. Okay, so what's happening to this palette now? No, let's talk about my progress first. Okay, so as you can see, I've hit pan in the shade Sweet. Yeah, I think you can see it. Yes. And in the shade Crumble. And Decadent has become really, really thin. I don't know if I can show you, maybe like this. Yeah, so I used a lot of this eyeshadow for frankening, and so I have now I don't know, I haven't really used it a lot. I think I only used it 1 or 2 times, but I think I'm getting closer to hitting pan in this one, so I'm still keeping to work on this one. Then Tempting, this blue shade here, this one here, I haven't used even 1 time. I don't know. I just forgot about it. I was very focused on my other palettes, I have to say. This one here, I don't know, I really have to remember to reach for it. And I think it's because I ripped the packaging apart, which was maybe a bit of a, I don't know, not the best decision I made, because now it's totally annoying to store it. So what's going to happen with this palette next is that I'm still working on Decadent and Tempting, and Fluffy also gets into the project now, so I'm going to work on 3 eyeshadows from here. But I'm going to depot this palette now and put all of these shades into a magnetic palette, and I'm going to film the process again, and it will be one of my next videos that's coming up. And then I still continue to work on these 3 eyeshadows then. So yeah, that's it for my Blueberry Muffin palette. Now this is what my BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette is looking like, and I'm working on Serenity, Quartz, Sand, and on Nightscape. And let me show you the highlighter first. So I already had a pretty good dip in this highlighter, but I did use it a few more times and I definitely extended the dip. So I think, I don't know, maybe let's say 5 more uses and then I'm able to hit pan. It's my guess. So I think I definitely can do it until the next update. And then the shade Quartz here. I did also extend the dip a bit. I did use it I don't know, not very often, like 2 or 3 times. And yeah, so that's all the progress I could make. Then Sand. I hope that when I maybe show them side to side, you can see that I definitely extended the pan in this one here. And I'm pretty happy with the progress, but here's the thing with this palette. No, let me just show you Nightscape first and then we talk about the plans for the future. So here is Nightscape and I'm just trying to get it in focus. Okay, like this. So you can see I have almost hit pan, I would say. I think I only need to use it like maybe 2 more times and then I've hit pan. The shape of the pan is like it is because I only use it as like an eyeliner. And so I use a tiny angled brush and like I'm dipping into it like in this kind of a form so that I get a lot of color on my brush. Then I tap it a bit off and then I use it as an eyeliner. And it works very well, but it's not my ideal color. And that's why I haven't hit pan yet, I think, because if it would be a bit more blackened, then it would look better on me. It's a bit too warm leaning. I know it's a very cool tone brown, but still as an eyeliner, I feel like that's the one thing where my skin tone come through and where it's not forgiving any kind of warmth in it. So it immediately looks like, yeah, just unnatural on me. And if it has more like a blackish color, it's very like really cool toned leaning, then it works a lot better for me. And I thought this shade is cool tone enough for that, but I don't know, maybe it's just not deep enough. That's also another thing that could be. I don't know what it is, but that's, I feel like, the reason why I didn't use it like every day. And still, I did use it, I don't know, maybe 5 times or so. And yeah, so I'm sure I will hit pan until the next update. Okay, now let's talk about my plans for this palette. So I kind of have the same problem with it as with the Blueberry Muffin palette. Because of like the format and the size and everything, I tend to not reach for it. And it's a shame because I have this cream colored eyeshadow here that I could actually use every day to set my eyeshadow primer. And I just never reach for it because it's like a bulky palette and I just forget about it. And also like with the highlighter and also this shade, I feel like I could get a lot more use out of it if I would depot it. And so that's what I'm going to do. So we will depot this palette and the Blueberry Muffin palette and I will show it to you in another video. And I'm going to continue to work on all these 4 shades that I just showed you. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm not as happy with the progress in this one as I am in the Blueberry Muffin palette, but I think we're on a good way here. Let's continue with Carly Bible. So in this palette here, so I hope that you can see everything. Yes, I changed like my background, my whole filming setup is different than it was before. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure if the colors are perfect. Maybe they're a bit too exposed, I think. I don't know. I have to see it when I edit it, but I'm not too happy at the moment, but I feel like we will get there. Okay, so let's talk about the palette. So this is the Carly Bible palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I have been working on 3 eyeshadows in here. It's the shade Bolly. It's this champagne-y shimmery shade. Then it's Bear. And then it's Aura. It's this beautiful cranberry that shifts to a copper, which I explained in my intro video, that I don't love about it. If it would be cranberry all around, I would prefer it way more. But I really like to use it on my lower lash line and it works perfectly there. So I still get some use out of it. And I hope that you can see I really, I formed a dip in there and I think there was none before. So I feel like we're on a good way with this one. I can achieve our goal until the end of the year. And then in these 2 shades, you can see I have hit pan. You know that in Bali, I already had like a baby pan before. I just extended it. And then it was super easy to hit pan in Bear. I think I used it only 2 more times and then I already hit pan. And I think last time I said that maybe I'm going to work on another shade in this palette. And I think I thought about using Bible or Boy here. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce the shade names right. I don't know what it is. And I don't watch Kali Bible. I never have watched her, so I don't know what she's referring to. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe I could hit pan in Moo, but I think where I'm at the moment with my projects, I think I don't want to introduce a new shade into the project from here. Or should I? Maybe this one actually. But I think it would be kind of hard, but it would be fun. And I think like for the holiday season, this could be a great like smoky eye eyeshadow. It is like a super deep steely blue, and then it has like multicolored shimmer in it. It's a very nice eyeshadow. Should we do it? I feel like it's so, I don't know. Is it too hard? Okay, we do it. I don't care. We are going to bring this one into the project. I'm going to work on Aura and on this one. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm happy that we have 2 more pans in here now. And I kind of see like all the dips coming here and here and here. And it really like, even if I only like reach for these 2 shades in here, it makes me reach for the whole palette a lot more than before. And that's kind of the purpose of this project. So yeah, I'm happy with my progress in this palette. Okay, let's talk about my sultry palette. Here is what she's looking like, and actually I feel like I erased the progress I had before, so it's not really the best update, but I'm just showing you this part of the palette a bit closer. As you can see, I frankened this eyeshadow, this one here, and also this one here. And the dark brown dystopian and noir the black I mixed into this shade here. And I did repress it, and I hit pan again in this one because I love using it in my outer corner or as an eyeliner. It works perfectly fine. I will link my Frankening video and like repressing, and I don't know how I call it, like how to repress a matte eyeshadow without alcohol. So I repressed all of them without using any liquids, and it worked perfectly well. And yeah, so I have again hit pan in this one here, and I feel like that's enough for me for this project. I said before that I want to finish the black completely, but I think now that I mixed them together, that's not the point of it anymore. So yeah, I think I achieved my goal here in hitting pan again. Then my other goals are obviously, I think, because I have pan in every shade in here. Oh, I think I expanded this pan and maybe this one. I can't remember, but this one definitely. Oh, and I think I also used this one quite some time. Okay, but my goal with this palette is to have all shades with pan until the end of the year, and I'm a bit I'm the most unsure about this palette in this project, so I don't know if I can really do it. The shade Bloom, like it's a bit of an orchid violet, dusty violet shade, and it is pretty pigmented, and I don't know if I can hit pan in this one. But the other thing is that because I repressed them, like they're even more kick-uppy than they were before, and the ABH formula already is very, very kick-up heavy. So maybe I can do it. This one is a very beautiful peachy transition shade for me. I love using it. So I think this one will be easy. Then this one here too. But like as I said in the repressing video, I didn't expect it to be so close to these 2 eyeshadows. So I feel like now I'm only using this one and none of these. That was not really the point of me repressing these. But nevertheless, in this one I have a very good dip going, and I'm sure I can hit pan until the next update. And then Amber and Cyborg, I never used them. I don't know what I used instead, but I haven't reached into one of these shades even one time. So I'm definitely going to focus on these 2 shades until the next update. And yeah, that's what we're going to do with my sultry palette. So I really like the new look of it. I only think that this one here should be something else. But maybe if I use it up completely, I can repress something else into here. We will see. I'm very much into Frankening eyeshadows now, so yeah. I'm happy to show you what is going on next with this palette. Okay, so we keep this in the project and we have, I think, 5 more eyeshadows in here to hit pan in. So yeah, we will see. Okay, then the last palette in this project is my Riviera palette. Ooh, yeah, it's very vibrant. I think the exposure is a bit too much that I have here in my settings, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I had already hit pan in all of these eyeshadows. Only in these two I didn't or don't have pan. So these are the 2 eyeshadows that are in my project. And as you can see, I'm going to show you the clip again where I'm like frankening this eyeshadow for the Blueberry Muffin palette, because I used a huge dip of this one and of this one. I used them also on my eyes a few times, but like these are just really not my colors, so they are very much outside of my comfort zone. I don't like pinks on me, at least not like in a matte neon formula, color formula, whatever. And the yellow is also very mustardy looking on me. Okay, so I did try to use them as a blush, like some of you recommended in my comments in my intro video. And I kind of frankened the blush for myself, and then it was still too pigmented. I couldn't get the blush to look light enough for me. And then I added some other eyeshadows and I created this beautiful lavender shade that is now in the Blueberry Muffin palette. And so it ended up being another eyeshadow, and I'm really happy with that. And I think going forward, I don't know, maybe I create another eyeshadow or I just keep using them. I think these 2 are definitely the hardest ones for me, but I don't want to give up. I really want to have hit pan in all the pans in this palette until the end of the year. That's like my goal, and we will achieve it no matter how. And yeah, so I will continue to work on these 2. Okay, that's it for my first update. I think like my plan is that I have another update like in the beginning of December, and then I have like the finale for this project at the end of December, or like I'm planning to have like my finales for my project pans like in the week between Christmas and New Year's Eve. Maybe I can do that. And then in the first week of January, I want to start with my new projects for next year. I'm super excited for that. So going forward, we will see a video where I depot these 2. So next time we have an update, they will look very much different. And yeah, I cannot wait to do that. I love depotting. So that's also why I always like film it, because I love watching these videos and I like to film what I enjoy watching. Okay, then that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or comment, or I don't know, share it with friends. Everything, every interaction, everything helps. And thank you all so much for being here with me in this project. Bye!